What if the secret to living past 100 isn't about expensive supplements or complicated diets, but a simple 5-minute morning routine that costs absolutely nothing? People who reach their 100th birthday share remarkably similar morning habits that most of us completely overlook. By following this exact routine, starting tomorrow morning, you'll discover why centenarians wake up with more energy and mental clarity than people half their age. And there's one specific 90-second technique in this routine that Harvard researchers say can literally rewire your brain for longevity. Last week, I spoke with 104-year-old Vincent from Arizona, who still drives himself to the grocery store twice a week. When I asked about his morning routine, he chuckled and said his secret wasn't what he ate for breakfast, but what he did before getting out of bed. What he shared next made me realize why some people age gracefully while others struggle with basic daily tasks. Morning habit 1. The 60-second deep breathing reset. Your breathing patterns in the first minute after waking up determine how your entire nervous system functions for the rest of the day. Most people immediately reach for their phone or jump out of bed, forcing their body into stress mode before they're even fully awake. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that people who practice controlled breathing upon waking have significantly lower cortisol levels throughout the day, which directly impacts how quickly we age at the cellular level. This simple practice activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for rest, repair, and regeneration. When you wake up tomorrow morning, before opening your eyes or moving a muscle, take one deep breath through your nose for 4 counts. Hold that breath for 7 counts, then slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 counts. This 4 to 7, 8 pattern sends an immediate signal to your parasympathetic nervous system that you're safe and in control. The beauty of this technique lies in its ability to shift your body from survival mode to thriving mode within 60 seconds. Helen from Vermont told me she started this practice at age 78 after her doctor warned her about chronic stress affecting her heart. Within 3 weeks, her blood pressure readings improved so dramatically that her physician asked what she was doing differently. The science behind this breathing technique is remarkably straightforward, yet powerful. When you extend your exhale longer than your inhale, you stimulate the vagus nerve, which is directly connected to your heart rate, blood pressure, and inflammatory response. This single nerve pathway influences everything from digestion to immune function to cognitive performance. Centenarians instinctively understand that starting their day in a calm, controlled state sets the foundation for better decision-making, improved stress resilience, and more efficient cellular repair throughout the day. Your adrenal glands stop flooding your system with unnecessary stress hormones, allowing your body to use that energy for cellular repair and regeneration instead. This breathing practice also increases oxygen delivery to your brain, which is crucial for maintaining cognitive function as we age. Many people experience morning brain fog, not because of age, but because they're not properly oxygenating their brain upon waking. The controlled breathing pattern ensures that fresh oxygen reaches every cell in your body, particularly your brain cells, which consume about 20% of your total oxygen intake. This single habit costs nothing, requires no equipment, and takes less time than checking your morning text messages. Don't wait until tomorrow to try this. Practice it right now where you're sitting and notice the immediate shift in how you feel. Morning habit 2, the gentle joint awakening sequence. Why do some 90-year-olds move like they're decades younger while others struggle to get out of bed? The answer lies in how they treat their joints during those crucial first few minutes of movement each day. Your joints lose lubrication overnight as synovial fluid becomes thicker and less mobile during sleep. The Mayo Clinic's research on joint health and longevity shows that people who perform gentle movement before standing have significantly less joint degeneration over time compared to those who immediately get up and start their day. This isn't about intense exercise or complicated stretches, but rather about gently awakening your body's natural lubrication system. While still lying in bed, slowly point and flex your feet 5 times, then make gentle circles with your ankles in both directions. Next, bend and straighten your knees while your feet are still flat on the mattress, allowing your hip joints to move through their natural range of motion. Finally, make gentle fists and release them 5 times, followed by slow wrist circles and gentle shoulder rolls. This entire sequence takes less than 2 minutes, but sends fresh synovial fluid into every major joint in your body. Charles from Montana shared that he learned this technique from his physical therapist after a minor knee injury at age 82, and now at 97, he still walks 2 miles every morning without pain or stiffness. The key to this joint awakening sequence is performing each movement slowly and mindfully, paying attention to how your body responds. You're not trying to push through stiffness or force movement, but rather gently encouraging your joints to remember their natural range of motion. Many people make the mistake of immediately jumping out of bed and forcing stiff joints into action, which creates microscopic damage that accumulates over time. This gentle approach prevents that damage while actually improving joint flexibility and reducing morning stiffness. Your cartilage needs this brief preparation period to handle the day's activities without unnecessary wear and tear. This practice becomes even more important as we age, because our bodies naturally produce less synovial fluid and our cartilage becomes less resilient. However, gentle movement stimulates the production of this crucial joint lubricant and helps maintain the health of your cartilage. Think of it like warming up a car engine on a cold morning instead of immediately driving at highway speeds. The compound effect of this daily practice over months and years is the difference between maintaining independence and mobility versus dealing with chronic joint problems that limit your daily activities. Start incorporating this gentle sequence into your morning routine today, and your joints will thank you for decades to come. Morning Habit 3, the Gratitude and Purpose Check-in. What's the first thought that crosses your mind when you wake up each morning? If it's worry, regret, or stress about the day ahead, you're programming your brain for accelerated aging before you even get out of bed. Johns Hopkins research on cognitive health and longevity reveals that people who begin their day with intentional positive thoughts show significantly less age-related cognitive decline over time. The centenarians studied consistently started their mornings by acknowledging something good in their lives and setting a clear intention for the day ahead. This isn't about forced positivity or ignoring real problems, but rather about consciously choosing where to direct your mental energy first thing in the morning. Before getting out of bed, spend 30 seconds identifying one thing you're genuinely grateful for today. It doesn't need to be profound or life-changing, simply something real and present in your life right now. This might be as simple as appreciating that you slept through the night, feeling grateful for a comfortable bed, or acknowledging that you have another day to spend with people you care about. Then ask yourself this question: what's one thing I want to accomplish or experience today that will make me feel satisfied when I go to bed tonight? This isn't about creating a lengthy to-do list, but rather giving your brain a positive direction and purpose for the next 16 hours. Dorothy from Illinois, now 99, told me she's been doing this since her husband passed away 15 years ago, and it transformed her from feeling lost and depressed to waking up curious about each new day. The neuroscience behind this practice is fascinating and well documented. When you focus on gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the same neurotransmitters that antidepressant medications try to regulate. This natural boost in mood-regulating chemicals sets a positive tone for your entire day and helps build resilience against stress and negative emotions. Additionally, when you set a clear intention for the day, you're activating your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for executive function and decision-making. This conscious engagement of your higher brain functions helps maintain cognitive sharpness and prevents the mental drift that can contribute to age-related cognitive decline. This practice literally rewires your neural pathways to look for positive opportunities rather than threats and problems. When your brain starts the day focused on gratitude and purpose, it primes your entire nervous system for better decision-making, improved relationships, and greater resilience when challenges arise. Studies show that people who practice morning gratitude have stronger immune systems, better sleep quality, and significantly lower rates of depression and anxiety as they age. The remarkable part is how this simple shift in morning focus creates a cascade of positive effects that compound throughout your entire day. Make this mental shift part of your morning routine starting tomorrow and watch how it transforms not just your mornings, but your entire outlook on aging. Morning Habit 4. The Hydration Foundation. Did you know that mild dehydration is one of the primary reasons people feel sluggish and mentally foggy in the morning? After 6 to 8 hours without water intake, your body is in a state of dehydration that affects everything from joint lubrication to brain function. The Centers for Disease Control emphasizes that proper hydration is crucial for cellular function, and people who maintain consistent hydration patterns throughout their lives show significantly better organ function as they age. Most importantly, your brain is 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair cognitive performance by up to 12%. This morning, dehydration also affects your blood volume, making your heart work harder to pump blood throughout your body. Keep a glass of water on your nightstand every night and drink it slowly as soon as you wake up, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else. Add a small pinch of natural sea salt to help your cells actually absorb the water rather than just passing it through your system. This isn't about forcing down a large amount of water, but rather giving your dehydrated cells the hydration they desperately need after hours without intake. The salt contains essential minerals that help your cells retain and utilize the water effectively, preventing it from simply running through your system without providing benefits. Frank from Oregon, age 95, credits his sharp mental clarity to this simple habit he started in his 70s after his doctor explained how dehydration was affecting his memory and energy levels. The timing of this hydration is crucial because your body has been working all night to repair and regenerate cells, a process that requires significant water resources. Your liver has been processing toxins, your kidneys have been filtering waste, and your brain has been clearing metabolic debris through the lymphatic system. All of these processes use water, leaving you in a state of dehydration by morning. When you immediately replenish this lost water, you're supporting your organs' ability to complete their overnight work and prepare for the day ahead. This is why people who hydrate first thing in the morning often report feeling more alert and energetic than those who reach for coffee first. Your kidneys, liver, and brain all require adequate hydration to perform their detoxification and repair functions properly. When you start your day dehydrated, these organs must work harder to perform basic functions, leaving less energy for cellular repair and regeneration. This chronic morning dehydration contributes to premature aging at the cellular level and increases your risk of developing age-related health complications. The simple act of morning hydration improves circulation, helps flush metabolic waste from your system, and ensures your organs have the resources they need to function optimally throughout the day. Many people don't realize that their afternoon energy crashes and mental fog are often directly related to starting their day in a dehydrated state. Don't reach for coffee first thing tomorrow morning. Reach for water and give your body the foundation it needs to thrive. Morning Habit 5. The natural light exposure. Why do people who live to 100 consistently maintain better sleep patterns and energy levels than younger individuals who struggle with insomnia and fatigue? The secret lies in how they manage their circadian rhythms through strategic light exposure in the first hour after waking. Stanford University's research on light therapy and aging shows that people who expose themselves to natural light within the first hour of waking have significantly better sleep quality, more stable energy levels, and slower cellular aging compared to those who spend their mornings in artificial indoor lighting. This isn't just about feeling more alert, but about synchronizing your body's internal clock with the natural rhythms that govern hormone production, cellular repair, and metabolic function. Within 30 minutes of waking up, step outside for just 5 minutes without sunglasses, even if it's cloudy. If weather doesn't permit going outside, sit by a large window where natural light can reach your eyes. This isn't about getting a suntan or vitamin D production, but rather about sending the right signals to your pineal gland to regulate melatonin production for the next 24 hours. The light receptors in your eyes send direct signals to your brain's master clock, located in the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which then coordinates the timing of various hormones and biological processes throughout your body. Ruth from Wisconsin discovered this technique at age 89 when chronic insomnia was affecting her daily functioning, and within 2 weeks of morning light exposure, she was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. The science behind light exposure and aging is remarkable. Natural light contains specific wavelengths that artificial indoor lighting cannot replicate. When these wavelengths hit the photoreceptors in your eyes, they trigger a cascade of hormonal responses that affect everything from cortisol production to growth hormone release. Morning light exposure helps suppress melatonin production during the day, ensuring that when evening comes, your body can produce adequate melatonin for deep, restorative sleep. This natural rhythm is essential for the overnight cellular repair processes that keep you healthy and mentally sharp as you age. This natural light exposure sets your internal clock for optimal hormone production throughout the day and night. When your circadian rhythms are properly synchronized, your body produces growth hormone during deep sleep, which is essential for cellular repair and regeneration. Poor circadian rhythm disruption accelerates aging by interfering with these crucial overnight repair processes. Studies show that people with disrupted circadian rhythms have higher rates of diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. People who maintain strong circadian rhythms well into their 90s consistently report better energy levels, clearer thinking, and fewer health complications compared to their peers who struggle with disrupted sleep patterns. Make morning light exposure a non-negotiable part of your routine, and your sleep quality will improve dramatically within days. Morning habit. 6. The intention-setting moment. What separates people who maintain purpose and vitality well into their hundreds from those who feel like their best days are behind them? The difference lies in how they approach each new day with intentional focus rather than simply letting life happen to them. Research from the world's blue zones, areas with the highest concentration of centenarians, shows that people who live exceptionally long lives maintain a sense of daily purpose and direction throughout their entire lives. This isn't about having grand life missions, but rather about approaching each day with conscious intention and meaning. The Japanese concept of ikigai, or reason for being, emphasizes this daily sense of purpose as a key factor in longevity and life satisfaction. Before getting out of bed, ask yourself this simple question: how do I want to show up in the world today? This might mean deciding to be more patient with a difficult neighbor, planning to call a friend you haven't spoken to in months, or simply choosing to notice and appreciate small, beautiful moments throughout your day. The key is making a conscious choice about your attitude and approach, rather than just reacting to whatever happens. This practice transforms you from a passive recipient of your day's events into an active participant in creating your life experience. Arthur from Texas, now 101, shared that he's asked himself this question every morning for the past 30 years, and it's helped him maintain strong relationships and find joy even during challenging periods of his life. The psychological impact of daily intention setting extends far beyond just feeling more organized or motivated. When you start each day with clear intention, you're exercising what psychologists call your executive function, the mental skills that include working memory, flexible thinking, and self-control. These cognitive skills naturally decline with age unless they're regularly exercised, much like physical muscles. By consciously setting daily intentions, you're essentially doing cognitive strength training that helps maintain mental sharpness and emotional regulation as you age. This practice also increases what researchers call sense of agency, the feeling that you have control over your actions and their consequences. This practice of daily intention setting creates a sense of agency and control over your life experience, which research shows is crucial for healthy aging and longevity. When you start each day with clear intention, you're more likely to make choices aligned with your values and well-being throughout the day. People who feel like they have purpose and direction in their daily lives show significantly lower rates of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline as they age. This sense of purpose also strengthens your immune system and increases your resilience when facing health challenges or life transitions. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose live an average of 7 years longer than those who feel aimless or directionless. The remarkable thing is how this simple morning question can transform your entire relationship with aging, from something that happens to you into something you actively participate in creating. Set your daily intention tomorrow morning and notice how it shifts your entire day's experience. These 6 morning habits work together to create a foundation for healthy aging that goes far beyond what any supplement or medical intervention can provide. When you combine proper breathing, gentle movement, positive mindset, adequate hydration, circadian rhythm support, and daily intention, you're giving your body and mind everything they need to function optimally, regardless of your chronological age. The centenarians who practice these habits don't think of them as anti-aging techniques, but simply as the natural way to start each day with respect for their body and mind. The compound effect of these simple practices creates a cascade of benefits that accumulate over time, leading to better health, sharper thinking, and greater life satisfaction well into your later years. Which of these 6 habits resonates most with you, and which one will you try first tomorrow morning? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if this information could help someone you care about age more gracefully, please share this video with them. Like this video if you're committed to making these simple changes part of your morning routine, and subscribe for more practical strategies that can add healthy, vital years to your life.